Okay, hello YouTube. I'm going to show you how to do one of the most important parts of mixing, or at least preparing to mix, which is basically cleaning the melodies or the high instruments out of the bass area and the subwoofer area. Now, a lot of the times when you hear producers like T Minus and Johnny Giuliano, their beats sound very crisp, very clear, very clean. And one of the reasons for that is that they clean their melodies out of the subwoofer area. And the reason why you want to do that is because the subwoofer area is that area is very slow. It's a very slow wave. It's a very slow sound. The speaker is huge, so it's not as accurate and fast as the treble area. So this is an idea of how the subwoofer wave looks. It's a very slow wave as compared to the higher frequency waves, which are very sharp and very fast. So if your melody, and that's pretty much the same reason why if you're listening to sound from a car speaker, the subwoofer sounds like it's a lot slower than everything else because it's a slow wave. So here is a pattern for one of my songs. So that is, just a basic guitar, and it sounds like it might not really interfere with the subwoofer. But we're gonna put a parametric EQ, and then we're gonna pause the parametric EQ to see what effect it actually does have. Okay, so we paused it by just disabling the parametric EQ, and we can see that a good bit of the sound lands in the low mid, very strong there. It lands in the mid. It lands in the upper mid. Some of it lands in the treble area, but the problem area is that it lands in the bass. Also, you can see that there, and it also lands in the lower bass. And you see, this is the area you definitely don't want it to land in because you want your subwoofer to just pretty much focus only on the bass drum and on the lower bass. So if you were wondering, is it just that one instrument? We're gonna change it up. We're gonna use a piano instead, which originally sounds like this. And we're gonna actually just cut out all of the higher areas. We're gonna do a low pass. That's why I just did a low pass, and we're gonna do a steep 8, which is just a steep version of it. And this is the piano. And if you have good headphones, you'll be able to hear that. So a piano that normally sounds like this now sounds like that. That's what a subwoofer hears. And let's see how the guitar sounds with this applied to it. Again, it normally sounds like this, but because of it also landing in the subwoofer area, we're also getting that type of disturbance. And sometimes it's not that bad if it's only one instrument, landing in that lower area. But what if it's more than one instrument? Like this. So in addition to all of the bass drums and the lower bass, the big solo subwoofer also has to deal with all of this. So you definitely don't want that. So I'm going to just quickly teach you how to clean that out of your mix. So we're going to default it, and then we're going to right click and we're going to do a high pass. Right? And we're going to play it as we cut it. Let's also do a steep 8, which is, again, I told you the steep version of it. So let's play it and cut it. So usually you want to pay close attention and be very careful in how much you cut it. You don't want to take all of the energy out of the instrument. You want to just have it so that it doesn't interfere as much. So we just cut it, and we're gonna do the similar type of cut that we did at the beginning to see how much of the bass we actually took out. Then we're gonna do steep 8. Then we're gonna do it until we get to the bass area and see what we get. So all you're really hearing right now is a little bit of the high, and you're not hearing any of the lows, which is very good. So we did our job. We cut out pretty much all of the bass. So now the subwoofer can only focus on that area. Now that's very important for you to start mixing, so that you can have your instruments so that they're crisp and clear. So I hope this little tutorial and demonstration really helped you. If you like this, please remember to thumbs up and comment. Also subscribe. And yeah, thanks so much.